Imagine you're in the world of Minecraft Attack on Titan as the Attack Titan for 100 days, fighting other Titan shifters, destroying Titans, and discovering the secrets of this world. And make sure to subscribe to the channel, it's completely free if you end up enjoying this video. Now, just enjoy.
I'm sorry, son. This is the only way.
Wait, what are you doing with that?
You must defeat them!
What did you do? What is going on?
Inherit the Attack Titan!
Why is there a Titan? Ugh. After that crazy dream, I woke up in my house, and I went downstairs to go say hi to my mom. Hi mom, good morning. I'm gonna go out for a bit. See ya. Alright, time to go have some fun. After not too long, the ground started to shake all around me. I have to go check on mom. I wonder if she's okay. But what I didn't know was that the Colossal Titan was here. And he was about to bust through the front walls. With one loud bang and a kick, the Colossal Titan had broken through the front walls. And just as quick as he came, he had disappeared. One by one, normal Titans started to flood in the walls. I have to go check on mom. Whoa, there's so many Titans. I gotta get out of here. Ah, they're all trying to eat me. Run, run, run. No, they're still behind me. I gotta get out of here. Come on, come on. I need to see how mom is doing. I have to make sure she's okay. I gotta run around this building. Maybe I can lose them. Oh no, they're still on my tail. I gotta get out of here. Our house is around this way. Wait, mom, what are you doing? Why are you standing there? You have to get out of here. Run, they're after me. Run. No. But the Titans stopped chasing me, and it brought their attention to my mom. My mom told me to save myself before the Titan killed her. No, this can't be happening. You killed her. I then transformed into the Attack Titan. But it wasn't before too long that everything started to get drowsy, and I collapsed to the floor. Where am I? Who are you?
I'm Armin, and I have something to tell you.
Wait, what happened? Is my mom okay?
Sadly, no. The Colossal Titan destroyed the walls, and the Titan ate your mother. I'm sorry.
I need to destroy that Titan at any cost.
If you want to do that, then I'm coming along. We should stay close.
Armin said he had a camp that we could stay at in the forest. So he brought us there, and it looked pretty secluded. So hopefully we would be safe from any of the Titans coming in. It was late, so I got in my tent and went to bed. This isn't good. We woke up and were immediately surrounded by tons of Titans.
We need to leave now.
I second that. Let's go. Run! We both tried to get away from the Titans, but one of them caught me and was chasing me. I had to get away. Somehow this Titan had a familiar face, but I couldn't quite put my finger on it. I kept running, trying to escape, and when I turned around, there were more Titans. This one was still chasing after me and was not letting go. Eventually, I knew I couldn't outrun it, and it started getting faster. And in a moment, I transformed again into the Attack Titan. With the transformation, it gave me the ability to run away. I didn't know what was happening, but I wanted to try out this new Titan body. I was able to do some insane stomps and harden my fists and legs. I started to train a little bit, but it wasn't too long before the Titan transformation caught up with me and I collapsed. I eventually found Armin, and we started to talk. Armin, I have to tell you this. I think I'm a Titan shifter.
Don't let anyone know, or they may hunt you down for your power.
Yeah, I think you're right. You really do never know who's listening. After that, Armin and I left to go into Trost because we would need some ODM gear if we were going to fend off the Titans. We got into Trost, but there were a lot of people there, ever since the Colossal Titan had attacked. Alright, Armin, I'm going to go into the capital. I'll see you in a bit. I went around, sneaking around because I couldn't be caught in here. After going up some stairs, I found a bunch of barrels and chests. Inside, I was able to find a full set of ODM gear. This was great. Now, I just had to get out of here. Alright, let's take this thing for a spin. Alright, here we go. Woohoo! This is crazy. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of this. Let's go find Armin. I got over the wall when I looked down and I saw a Titan. I was gonna test out this ODM gear. Alright, here we go! Oh no, I missed. It's coming after me. Alright, I have to finish off this Titan now. Ugh! No, I missed! Alright, this has to be it. Whoa! Nice, let's go, I got it. This Titan is way too easy. I then left and went back to camp. At the camp, Armin told me he couldn't get any ODM gear when I heard something. Wait.
Hello. You guys must be here because of the Colossal Titan, huh?
Yes, we are. But what are you doing here in the middle of the forest?
I second that. You should leave right now before it gets ugly.
I'm looking for any survivors of the recent events. I didn't want to do this, but you left me no choice.
Right then and there, she transformed into the female Titan. She started sprinting towards Armin, trying to grab him. I ran over, and then transformed into the attack Titan, and we began to battle. She was also able to harden her fists and her legs, so her attacks really hurt. She was pushing me back, and I really hadn't gotten a grasp on my Titan powers yet. No, I'm missing so many shots. She's really beating me up. I have to win this if I want to save Armin. Her fighting technique is so crazy. I don't think I'll be able to beat her. She keeps pushing me back. We both started to go blow for blow, and I was actually doing better now. She kept pushing me back towards the trees, and this was troublesome. I eventually got pushed all the way back, and this was the end for me. I still had to fight though. I couldn't let her take Armin. Come on, just die! She got me completely cornered, and there was nowhere to run now. All I could do was fight back, in the hopes that I would survive this. This can't be happening. After a long battle, I'd lost, and fallen to the ground.
If you want him back alive, you will have to defeat me.
She went over back to Armin, and she grabbed him and ran away.
Let's go, Armin.
I only wondered how she knew his name, but that didn't matter. I lost. I spent the night by the campfire, thinking about my defeat, knowing I would have to get stronger. To get stronger, I would have to train, so I spent a while training my Titan. If she came back, I would have to be able to rescue Armin. I finished up training, and I went back into Trost because I was super hungry. I talked with a merchant, and he was able to give me some food for just one of my ODM gear blades. In case the Titan came back, I couldn't go back to the campsite, so I found an abandoned house in Trost and stayed the night. While sleeping, I heard some talking, so I went over to the stairs to investigate. What are they talking about over there?
With the recent events, I would assume that there are more than one Titan shifter among us.
I think you are right. We must continue the search for them.
So there are more Titan shifters like me. I wonder if any could help. I went out looking when I found this giant line. Hello, can you tell me what this is?
This is the sign up for the interior police. You should join.
You look like a nice guy. Yeah, I will, but I'm gonna go to the front. I got up to the front where I was able to talk to Levi, and he gave me a book. It said, "You've been recruited. Make your way to the top of the wall at first light for initiation tomorrow." Signed, Levi. As I was getting ready to leave, I turned around and I saw this random guy again. Oh, it's you again. I gotta go anyways. It was nice meeting you. See ya.
Yeah, me too.
The next day, I made it to the top of the wall for initiation, and there were a lot of people here. I made it up to the top, and I was really late. I had to squeeze through everyone so I could make it up to the front. Levi was just about to give a speech.
I brought you up here today to talk about our enemy.
The Titans!
They've dictated our lives for too long now. As my soldiers, we will destroy the Titans for good!
We will fight, and no more death will be surrounding us!
Everyone in the crowd was so riled up. They were really excited to start killing some Titans. I went over to the edge of the wall, knowing I was one step closer to avenging my mom and finding Armin. Lightning then struck, and I turned around to find the Colossal Titan. He was emitting steam and blew everyone off the side of the wall. This was the Titan that led to my mom dying. I have to kill it now. It swung its arm at me, and I got knocked down. I bit my hand and transformed into the Berserk Attack Titan. I felt the power surging through my Titan body, and I began to attack the Colossal Titan. He was huge, and I didn't know how much hits I would be able to take from him. Each stomp was more powerful than the last, but I kept going at it. I knew I had to avenge my mom. This is the Titan that broke through the front gates. After not too long, I began to tire, but I had to keep fighting through it. As long as I could fight, I would be able to avenge my mom. When the Colossal Titan landed his last stomp, knocking me to the ground. Untransformed when I saw some Titans, and the least I could do was take out some of these. So I got on the tree and got the first one. And soon after, I killed the second one as well. I'd lost again. I need to get stronger. By the time I had finished that, it was late. So I decided to go back into Trost and go to bed. I went out running looking for any allies to help me fight these Titans. I found Reiner and I told him I had to show him something. I brought Reiner out to the forest, and I was gonna tell him I was a Titan shifter by transforming.
Whoa! You're one of them.
After I showed him my Titan transformation, we went back into Trost to talk about becoming allies. I need you to help me defeat the Colossal Titan.
I guess I can't say no at this point. We can go out searching for those Titan shifters who took your friend in the morning.
After that, I went to bed.
I have befriended the coordinate, and he has no idea.
Perfect. You know what you have to do.
I met up with Reiner the next day to go out searching for any signs of the Titans. Alright, I'm gonna go searching now. Tell me if you find anything, Reiner. I searched high and low and for days in everything. Chests, houses, everything. And I couldn't find anything. I met up with Reiner and told him that I didn't really find anything. All I found was meat in a gas tank. Yeah, I didn't find anything.
Me either. You train your Titan and I'll keep looking.
That's actually a great idea. Okay, thanks, Reiner. I left and went out to a secluded area to do some training. And I could feel that I was getting a lot stronger. But I knew this wouldn't be enough to defeat the female or the Colossal Titan, so I kept training. And by the end of training, I had gained a full new row of hearts. I went back to tell Reiner, but he wasn't there. I figured he must have been on his military police duties. So I left. While running, I noticed this guy over here. He looked like he needed some help.
I'm looking for my friend. His name is Armin. He went missing a couple days ago and I've been really worried.
Armin, huh? I actually have some news about Armin, but you can't tell anyone. Your friend was kidnapped by a Titan shifter, and I'm trying to get him back. You should join my adventure and help me look for him.
If we're going to do this, then I need to show you something.
Yeah, sure. We got to the forest, and I looked over and I saw two people. It was Annie, the female Titan, with Reiner. I didn't hesitate. I knew I had to transform and take her down. She must have kidnapped him too. You better show me where Armin is. Right now.
Annie, get out of here! I will take him on.
Annie then started to run away. And to my surprise, Reiner transformed into another Titan. It was the Armored Titan. I knew he was an enemy, so I had to battle him. He started to charge at me, and I waited for the right moment to strike. We started to fight, and his armor was really hard to get through. I wasn't doing any damage to him, and his punches hurt a lot. Really thought he was my ally, but I can't focus on that right now. I have to defeat him, or he might get away. He was with Annie, so he probably knows where Armin is. So if I defeat him, I can get that information. I might need some help with this. His armor is not breaking. Come on, come on. While I was fighting the Armored Titan, Porco transformed into the Jawed Titan. I was low on hearts, so I let him fight Reiner by himself. This Jawed Titan had insane biting power, and he was doing insane slashes too. He was able to push Reiner back all the way, and after a while, he had broken Reiner's armor. I knew that this battle was close to being finished. The Jawed Titan kept slashing at Reiner, and he was doing a lot more damage now that his armor was gone. I watched from afar while the Jawed Titan did some insane moves and was really destroying the Armored Titan. And after not too long, with a couple more slashes, Armored Titan had fallen. But before Porco could finish him off, the female Titan grabbed Reiner again, just like Armin, and took him away. After she was gone, I went over to Porco and he said,
I think I'm gonna look for Armin on my own. Goodbye.
Thank you for saving me, and be safe out there, Porco. After that eventful day, I went back to my house and went to sleep, because I definitely needed the rest. In the morning, I woke up and saw Levi. What are you doing here? He told me that there was military police duties that I had to go to. Alright, fine, yeah, I'll go, see ya. Well, I did sign up, so I guess I better get going. After a long time of running, I finally made it. I saw that Porco was there, and I found a spot next to him and waited for the training to begin.
It has come to our attention that you guys are pathetic with your gear. So we are going to be starting from scratch. You guys clearly haven't begun to master your balance. Your ODM gear is your second greatest weapon. Endurance is crucial to survival. All of you have improved a drastic amount. You can all go inside and have a good night's rest. Because tomorrow, we will go beyond the walls.
Once we had all finished training and gotten a lot better, Erwin tasked each of us with a mission. Mine was to go out beyond the walls of Shiganshina tomorrow, so I would need my rest. I made it to where the Colossal Titan had kicked in the wall, and it was time to go. Outside the wall, there are tons of Titans, so I have to be really careful. I figured I would kill a couple of these just to clear out the area. There's 1, 2, and 3. Wait, that didn't kill him. Where is he? Ha! Yeah! Oh no, that did almost all of my hearts. I have to retreat. I'm just gonna wait for sundown when the Titans go to sleep. Okay, perfect, it's almost time. I think I'm gonna get out of here. I was running with my horse until I saw a light on this tree, and I went to investigate. And the person I found up there was Levi. He said I looked beat, and he gave me some food, which was really nice. Because this was a good spot, I decided to stay the night here with Levi. I woke up and Levi was looking down and there were tons of Titans.
Kill those Titans!
Your wish is my command. Ha! Nice, that was a 2-for-1. Alright, you're next. Ha! Nice, let's go. I guess all of them are gone now. Let's go. I went back to check with Levi, and he said,
You're good. I think you should spend the rest of the day clearing out the rest of them.
I took Levi's orders, and by the end of the day, I had a couple more Titan kills. The mission wasn't over yet, so I found a nice tree and got to work on building a little shack for myself. And after a couple days of avoiding Titans and trying to build this house, this is what I got. It's not the best, but it'll do. The next morning, I made a chest because I had a lot of random stuff left in my inventory. While clearing out my inventory, I heard a voice,
I think those Titans
and
did
it
the
sounded
trick.
like Annie. I have to go investigate this. I used my ODM gear to shoot up to the top of a tree to get a good vantage point. And when I looked down, I saw her. I got so mad, I had to get Armin back, and she kept taunting me like this. I had to transform into the Berserk Attack Titan. Now I'm ready to finish her off for good. Wait, what is that noise? I looked over and the Colossal Titan had spawned right next to Annie. I jumped down and we began to fight. This wasn't gonna go like it did last time. I was gonna defeat it. With my new row of hearts and my training, I had a lot more confidence that I would be able to defeat him. I kept getting hit by the Colossal's earth-shattering stomps, and they were doing a lot of damage, a lot more than I had predicted. All I could do was use my hardened stomps and my hardened punches to try and get his legs weak. The Colossal Titan kept pushing me into the trees, so it was harder for me to use my speed to my advantage. I had lasted a lot longer at this point, but I don't know if it would be enough. I got in close and was doing some good hits, but with one more stomp, the Colossal Titan had defeated me. Again. I need to find real allies to help defeat him. The Colossal Titan might be too powerful for me alone. By that time, I decided to scrap the mission because I needed to look for more allies. I had to defeat the Colossal Titan. So I went into Trost. Being exhausted from all the battles and the travels, I went inside my house and went to bed. The next day, I traveled into the inner districts. Hopefully, I would be able to find a powerful ally here. I went inside the big building, and there were a lot of people here. I discovered this door that was open, so I went inside, and there was a guy in here. He said his name was Flock, and that he could help me find an ally. I just had to give him a couple of days.
I will do my best.
So, I left Flock and went to go train in the meantime. During the training, I found that I had the ability to transform into the Berserk Titan at will. This is the form I would have to master to be able to take down any Titans, so I trained in my Berserk Attack Titan form. This form takes a lot of energy, and I wasn't able to sustain it for too long. So, after I finished training, I decided to go check back with Flock. I see you've brought in someone.
I've gotten someone. His name is EREN YEAGER.
Alright, EREN YEAGER. Let's see what you can do. We went out to where I last trained to see his Titan. Soon enough, he began to transform. This transformation was super powerful and the ground was shaking all around us. Then transformed into the Warhammer Titan. The Warhammer started to show off all of his powers. And he had a spike attack which was insane. Not to mention the swing of his hammer would do serious damage. I knew I had found an ally. Eren, I like you. I think we should work together.
Let's do it.
Our first mission was to find the female Titan. Eventually we did, and then the ground started to shake all around us. I turned around and the shaking was EREN YEAGER. He was transforming into the Warhammer Titan. And he transformed soon after and we began to battle. The Warhammer Titan's abilities are insane and he was doing a lot of damage to the female Titan. The impressive combat skills weren't working because of all the spikes on the ground. EREN YEAGER kept using the hammer and bashing it against the female Titan. And he started to land a lot of shots and was cornering the Warhammer though. The female Titan was stuck, and the Warhammer kept using his spikes to attack her. She was getting really low at this point, and the Warhammer did not give up. She kept punching him, but it wasn't doing enough damage. And he eventually started to land some good blows, pushing back the Warhammer Titan. But he was quick to retaliate. With the Warhammer Titan's abilities, it was only a matter of time before the female Titan got defeated. With the final blow, she fell to the ground. A victory scream was then sent out by the Warhammer Titan. Eren won the fight and finished her off. I ran over to Eren to check his condition, and he said,
She was tough, but I was better.
He seemed unfazed, so we went on our second mission, to locate Armin. We found this weird chapel sitting in the middle of a field, so I decided to investigate it. Eren, you stay here. I'll go. I walked around the front doors, not knowing what to expect. As I turned the corner, I found Armin. Armin, I'm gonna get you out of here. Wait.
You need to go now. It's a trap.
No. I can't leave you here. I'll come back for you. After hearing the loud scream, there were titans surrounding the whole building. They had used Armin as bait. I knew where he was, but I had to retreat. I had to get out of there. Eren, I hope you're okay. While running away, I looked over and I saw the beast titan. I had to get out of there. I couldn't fight him right now. Eventually, I made it back to Shiganshina, and it was really late, so I decided to look for a house that I could stay in. I eventually found one that looked just like my house right now and stayed the night. The next day, I traveled back to the capital, with my odium gear going as fast as I could, just to find Levi. I found him and went over to talk to him. Levi, we need to know what's happening with Armin.
I will look into it. Whatever Titan Shifter caused this must be a formidable opponent. For now, you can get back to your military police duties and practice with this. Here, go practice your aim for a couple days.
I wanted to say no, but after everything that happened, I was really tired. So I took the gun and went off to go do some training. I made it to camp, but I was extremely hungry. So inside the barrels, I was able to find a bunch of bread to eat. And after that, I checked in the pit and there were a bunch of targets set. So it was time to test my aim. And as you can see, I was doing horrible. I couldn't hit any of the targets. I trained until my last 4 bullets, and this was it. 1. Alright, 2. Alright, got it. 3. Nice. 4. And just like that, I had mastered my aim with the rifle. Now I could get a good night's sleep before going out and looking for Armin again. I met back up with Levi, and he said he had a plan. He said I should go back to the forest camp and scout out for any signs of the Beast Titan. So I left immediately with my ODM gear. I made it out to the forest, and I was looking around when I found a book. I picked it up, and it read, "The government within the walls must come to a collapse before I can move forward." I wanted to show Levi this information, but the travel back would be too long. So I went around the rest of the day looking for any signs of the Beast Titan. After not finding anything else, I found my treehouse, and I went back to go to sleep. The next day while out exploring, I found a bunch of really nicely placed boulders. It was almost like they were planted here by somebody. If the Beast Titan is around, I think I need to go do some training. So I found a good area to transform, and I started to practice and train in my Titan body. I eventually transformed into the Berserk Titan. I did a bit of training in that, leveling up my powers even more. After that intense training session, I decided I would go back into the interior and tell the council about what I had found. There's a plan for a Titan Shifter to ruin our government and cause chaos before they strike. We must do something.
Lies.
You guys have to believe me. I can't deal with this right now. I'm leaving. The council didn't believe me, so I decided to meet up with Levi in private. After telling him the whole scenario, he said I should get some rest because tomorrow we would go out and kill this Titan. We left, and the next day, we made it out to the forest just beyond the walls. And when all of a sudden, everything started to shake, and before I knew it, there were a bunch of natural titans surrounding us.
You deal with them. I'll find the big guy.
Fine, okay, here I go. Yeah, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and 4, 5. Only a couple more. Huh! Oh no, I missed. Oh, that almost killed me. I gotta get out of here. There's 6. 1 more. Oh, my blades are gone. I have to run. I'll lure this Titan away from Levi. After dealing with all the Titans, I lured the small Titan away from Levi because I didn't have any blades. And that's when I saw Levi running towards something.
There you are.
I have to go check the chapel to see if Armin is there. Good job, Levi. Alright, we're here. I think I have to untransform for this. Nice route. I can see if Armin's still in here. Armin! Armin! Wait. It's just a book? Where are you? What's this say? I've been moved with the Armored Titan. You have to become more powerful and come rescue me. After that, I knew my next mission. It was to find the Armored Titan and finish him off for good. After that, I would be one step closer to rescuing Armin and avenging my mom. I made it back into the walls with Levi and told him I have to go do something. This war was not over yet. I left because I needed to train and master my Berserk Attack Titan form if I was gonna rescue Armin. I went away and I got to work training in my Titan form for countless days and countless nights. And after some hard work, I was able to train way more sustainably in my Berserk Attack Titan form and master it and use it for multiple days. Now I could go on the search for Reiner and Armin and finally be able to defeat the Armored Titan. And it wasn't too long until I spotted him. I transformed on the spot. I wasn't gonna let him get away this time. I didn't see Armin around, but Reiner, he transformed too, and the battle began. I started off in my Berserk form, and he was doing a lot more damage. I was confident that I would be able to break his armor this time. Reiner's punches were still doing a lot of damage, and they hurt a ton. With this new form, I was able to knock him back constantly though, and I could tell I was finally starting to pierce his armor, hitting a lot of punches and not missing. Him and I both were landing some good punches and doing a lot of damage to each other, but I felt like I had the upper hand, and I did. I kept using my stomp, and it was powerful, and I was able to break his armor. This was it. I would finally be able to defeat Reiner. We kept going at it, and he was still putting up a great fight. He jumped and then landed on me, doing a lot of damage, but I was able to retaliate with a bunch of punches. Kept going at it, and at this point, I knew that training had definitely paid off. We started going face to face, and landing some insane punches and stomps on each other. We were punching each other in the face back and forth, and it was getting really intense. I started taking a lot more damage at this point, and I was getting uneasy if I was going to win this battle or not. He jumped up and stomped me on the shoulder, doing a lot of damage and disorientating me. I eventually found my way and was able to stomp back and punch back. I was surprised he was still alive at this point. I had done so much damage to him, and the battle was getting really close. I was able to knock him back, and with a final powerful stomp, I finished off the battle and defeated the Armored Titan. I wasn't able to find Armin, so I went into the walls and asked Erwin if there was anything he could say that would help.
You need to look outside the box and question those close to you.
I don't really know what that means, but yeah, sure, I'll try. While I thought about what Erwin said, I spent the rest of the day killing Titans, which also added a couple more Titan kills to my record. Now I could go train even more, because if I'm gonna beat the Colossal Titan, I'll need to be a lot more powerful. This time around, I trained in my Berserk Attack Titan form the whole time, and I was doing a lot better in it. After I finished training, I went back into the city to look for some more food, and while I was running around, I saw Eren running by. He looked like he was in a super big rush, so I just let him be and walked the other way. That's weird. Eventually, I found a food stand, and inside the barrels were a bunch of meat and bread, so I took those and was finally able to get my hunger up before leaving. I was exploring around when I saw Eren. He was on top of these bushes in the middle of like a forest town.
Think I have some information for you about your friend. He's the enemy.
I don't believe that. He saved me. We need to find him. Me and Eren then left to the one place where we knew we might be able to find him. The chapel, and outside was Porco. Porco, what are you doing here?
So, you figured it out. Everyone you've trusted has betrayed you. You're too trusting. Now let's finish this.
No, not you two. It can't be. I'll do what I must. I got ready, and then I transformed, and so did he. We began to battle. Jawed Titan versus Berserk Attack. All my punches weren't landing because he was so tiny, and his claws were doing an insane amount of damage, pushing me back. Not to mention, he kept biting at my legs, and they were really weak now. I kept hardening my legs, and even that wasn't enough for the power of the Jaw Titan. My stomps were doing a lot of damage, but he kept pushing me back, and I had no way to punch him. He was so fast, it was really hard to maneuver around. If I could beat the Armored Titan, surely I could beat the Jaw Titan. Stomps were doing a lot more damage ever than before. The ground was shaking beneath each stomp, but with each stomp came more damage to me. I knew I would have to finish off this battle quicker than ever before. The Jaw Titan kept leaping at me and biting me and using his claws to get me down. I was losing hearts rapidly, but my stomps were being able to keep him off, just for a little bit. He launched me all the way back towards the trees, and I charged back in at him. He jumped up and tried to claw me, but I was able to avoid it. I came back in and retaliated with some punches and stomps. He was so quick my punches weren't landing, but I knew I would be able to get him with the stomps. It was only a matter of time. He climbed up the tree and went for my nape, but he got my arm. This was a perfect spot for me to punch him all in the air and finish him off for good. Sorry, Porco. While I was in the area, I decided to go back to my treehouse and repair it a little bit before going to bed. Still on the hunt for Armin, I decided to go looking around to see if I could find anything revolving around him or the Colossal Titan, when I found a book on the ground. I ran over and made sure nobody was around before opening it, and it said, "I figured you would be coming for me soon enough. I look forward to seeing you once again, my close friend. Stay close." After that flashback, I went out searching, and I couldn't find anything for a long time. So I decided to go do some last-minute training. This training would really help because I knew I would have to fight the Colossal Titan one of these days. And after training, I went out looking for Eren. And after I went up this wall, I found him. He was staring off into the distance, and I wanted to see what he was doing up here. Eren, are you okay?
You must be looking for the same person too.
Yeah, but everyone I've ever trusted has turned against me. Are you like that too?
You won't know, but I believe freedom is my birthright, and no Titan or human will take that from me.
Alright then, let's go. We went back to the one place where everything had happened. The chapel. Eren, if he is here, I'll go in first. You come in after. I walked in, not knowing where Armin was, and he wasn't here. So I decided to look around a bit, and behind this were some doors. I looked around before jumping in. Here we go! Oh! Wait, what is this place? As I looked around, all I noticed was Titan hardening crystals absolutely everywhere, and I wondered how this place was built. I zipped around the caverns looking for any sign of Armin or anyone when I found these stairs. So I decided to walk up them. Right as I was getting to the top, I saw him. It was Armin, standing in the center. I knew it was him. He was the Colossal Titan. You broke down the walls in the beginning. You killed my mom. Why?
I saw you that day when you transformed. I knew what I had to do. Like I said, we should stay close.
Armin had then transformed into the Colossal Titan. Feeling sheer rage, sadness, pain, I transformed once again into the Berserk Attack Titan. And soon after, Eren transformed, and we began to battle. It was a 2v1 this time around, so we had an advantage. The Colossal Titan started pummeling the Warhammer, so I ran in and started attacking him from behind. We kept landing a bunch of hits and doing massive damage to him. We were pushing him towards the side of the pillar to get him cornered because of his large size. Once we had gotten him pinned against the corner, we continued to batter him. Eren was using his hammer, and I was throwing punches and kicks everywhere. I was getting tired, so I stood back and let Eren take the lead. I stepped back in when the Colossal Titan started to use his steam, which was pushing us back. The steam was doing a lot of damage to us, and it was super hot. We had to push through the steam, and kept attacking him. Our teamwork was doing really good, but the Colossal Titan stomps did a lot of damage. On top of that, his steam was insanely powerful, able to push both of us back. But the more he used his steam, the weaker his attacks got. We both used this opportunity while he was using his steam to clobber him and do a ton of damage. Eren using his Warhammer, doing a lot of damage, and me using my powerful punches and stomps. Although the Colossal was weaker, he still did a ton of damage to us. We continued attacking, giving it everything we had. I kept doing punches, and Eren kept using his hammer. But eventually, Eren got knocked down and he was out of the battle. It was up to me. This is what the training was for. I had to go in with my stomps and my punches. The Colossal Titan was weakened, but he was still very strong. I didn't know how much longer I could do this, but Armin is the one who broke through the front gates and let that Titan eat my mother. I had to avenge her. So, I kept stomping and I kept punching. The Colossal Titan was using more and more steam, becoming weaker and weaker. He stopped using his steam for a second, and this was my opportunity to finish him off. I did it, Mom. Now it's time to finish the job. This is for my mom. We did it, Eren. We did it. Wait, what are you doing? Eren, what is this place?
This is the pathway. This is where I give you my Warhammer Titan.
If you guys enjoyed that, then please leave a like and subscribe and watch another video. See you guys in the next video. Peace.